everybody, it's me, Mr. Q, and I wanted to talk to you all today about the World Balloon Convention. You know, last year I was at the World Balloon Convention and I met the most handsome and clever balloon artist in the whole world. His name is Phileas Flash.
Hello. Why, Mr. Q, what a lovely recommendation. You're not buying it, are you? Yeah, I couldn't afford the real Mr. Q, so I had to borrow the stuffy from my child's bedroom. I'll just put that down there. Well, here we are on the set of my latest tutorial on balloon faces. I do know that you balloon artists out there, you love education. You love to learn. You love to learn from downloads like this one. You love to learn from PDFs and books and DVDs. But you know, my favourite place to learn actually isn't any of those. My favourite place to go and learn is what's known as the Balloon Convention. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I love balloon conventions. That's why I go to so many. I love them, they're great. Last year though, I went to one that really has made a difference to my life, so I wanted to talk to you about that today, if you don't mind. It's coming up again. They've announced where it's going to be, the World Balloon Convention. You see, what was slightly different about that convention for me was I had the opportunity to go to classes. Normally when I go to conventions, I end up just teaching and working hard backstage or talking to delegates. This one I got to go to loads of classes and pretend I was a delegate, even though I wasn't. Yay! I learned stuff about organic decor from the likes of Chris Adama and Tina Junta and Matt Lewis. Oh, and I learned some fantastic business classes. You know what I did? Often when I go to a convention, I do my best to learn at least one class, even if I'm teaching, and I normally go to a twisting class. But I thought World Balloon Convention is famous for being all about business and shoring up your weak spots. Now my weak spots are business and decor. I'm good at balloon art, I can twist pretty well, but I know decor isn't really my thing, and neither is business. And that's two weak spots I have in my armour. In my vest, I suppose. Not really armour. Armour would be a bit hard to twist and you'd be like this. Anyway, so I concentrated on business and decor classes, and I'll tell you now, it changed my business. It really did. It changed how I think about business. I learned some great pitch techniques from Stuart Davis. I learned about cold calling techniques from Colin Stewart. I learned so much. God, I can't even think. There's so much I got from World Balloon Convention. It was really incredible for me. I came back and I applied the lessons I learned, and I'll tell you now, I turned one client, this was the first week I was back, I turned a client who traditionally had been, I think they used to pay $800. Yeah, I think the last time I did their Pride Parade it was $800. Anyway, I made them spend $3,000 with me. Yeah, that was the week after I came back from WBC, so you can imagine the other clients I've converted since then. I took the knowledge I'd learned and that business, and it changed everything. It was wonderful. So, just to let you know, the reason I did my CBA was because I went to the World Balloon Convention and realised how important that would be. So, Qualatex love business, they love you guys making money, so may I suggest that at the next World Balloon Convention you do what I did. Go and learn something. Learn something new. Don't play to your strong points, play to your weak points. Shore them up, make yourself a more solid and rounded individual. Anywho, I better go on, I've got some teaching to do. So I will see you all again, and if I don't see you before, maybe I'll see you at WBC. Boo, 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 boo. Why, that'd be great, Phileas Flash. Why, thank you, Mr. Q. Yeah, see